it feels like we're missing a giant archetype there, which is the woman who is craving connection. And
emotional connection?
Yeah, emotional connection.
But then
and that's the precursor to a physical connection.
So would you say the fault lies in the man not meeting her needs, or in the cheater herself?
I don't know that I think of it that way. Well, I think
because
she's obviously transgressing in terms of the boundaries of the relationship, and that's wrong, and that's, you know, on either side to not have that conversation that, hey, I'm not getting my needs met, can we talk about this? Or even, hey, I'm having feelings for someone, I need to talk about this because I don't want it to go to a place I can't come back from. So that of course that's wrong. But I'm more just suggesting that I think the scope of why people cheat is a lot wider than, you know, I don't respect my husband, and so I'm just going to go and do this. I struggle with this idea that women are, once they've cheated, they just can't look at their man the same way again, and that they've just now fundamentally lost something.
Do you think they can look at the man with love and respect and
I think they
admiration?
can look at him the same way, but not if he forgives her.
Well, but
That's actually what I think is
what's really interesting
problem.
about that, Sadia, is it's a real kind of almost prejudice against women and their capacity for kindness. It was almost the same as saying that women are just inherently more cruel than men.
But I'm saying that with the preface that they've already cheated, which
women
is a
have
lack
cheated.
of kindness.
No, I
which
hear
is a lack
you.
of
I know
kindness.
that. I get the
so
scenario.
it's a skewed. It's not women.
What you're
it's
saying is
cheating
men are
women.
capable of kindness, compassion, and future connection with someone that forgives them. But women are not capable of such kindness.
I would argue it's not that they're not capable of such kindness, but we're talking about a market of women who already demonstrated a lack of kindness through the cheating. So in that subgroup, absolutely, they're lacking kindness.
No, I hear you. We're talking just about people who have cheated.
Yeah.
But to kind of other women in that way, where it's like a woman is incapable of having the ability to go, oh my God, I have really
Made a mistake or something.
fucked up here. I have hurt the person that I love, who loves me. I've hurt this person that I've made a vow to, that I'm in this relationship with, who didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
And that has nothing to do with them. That's on me. And that, you know, if this person is kind enough, if they have the space in their heart to forgive me, I'm going to honor that.
Yeah.
The idea that that's impossible to me suggests that you feel like women are somehow missing a compassion gene
It's
that men
not that they're
have.
missing a compassion gene. They're looking for protectiveness in a way that men don't look for in women.
I think that's incredibly reductive.
But
I find that really reductive.
But
The
what I
idea that what
find-
women are, the only thing women really care about is it. And what does protect mean exactly?
A protectiveness is like a biological, if we take it in an evolutionary sense, a protectiveness would be, from an alpha perspective in an evolutionary terms, it would be a man that protects his kin from cuckoldry. It protects his children being born from somebody else, essentially, paternal uncertainty. Now, from a primitive perspective, we look for men who not only can gather resources, but can also prevent paternal uncertainty. Now, when he's missing that fundamental, like he's not bothered about paternal uncertainty, it's not that
But
we're...
he is bothered. Let's say he's broken-hearted. He's like, oh my God, I'm crushed. You're saying she would have had respect for him had he shown up at the apartment as she was about to have sex with the guy and beat him up.
No,
but
she
given
would...
that she already did on the side and she came back, the fact that he missed the moment and he's now crushed and hurt, that's him not protecting her?
Here's the thing. Masculinity is not about availability and consistency. Masculinity is about knowing when to walk away as well from a female perspective. There are endless women who have men that message, double text, triple text. What puts them off in that moment is not his kindness and compassion. It's his unwillingness to walk away when he's being disrespected.
But you are framing forgiveness as the antithesis of masculinity.
But you are framing forgiveness as acceptance. I think forgive me if I was to do that, but accept me is a different experience.
No, forgiveness is saying this relationship means more to me. than my pride or my ego. I love you. I want to make this work, and I'm going to be a big enough man to make this work in spite of this. And that makes him the bigger person. It doesn't make him emasculate. It doesn't. He's not. You're framing forgiveness as he's emasculated himself by forgiving her, and she can never get over that moment of him emasculating himself.
I believe that very, very strongly, and the reason being is that the relationship should mean loads to you, but part of you should understand for her to do this. We don't see the relationship in the same light. Your inability to understand the importance of reciprocity is what makes you less masculine. It's not a case of forgive me all day, every day. But for me to step out on you means that this relationship means something different in your eyes than it does in my eyes.
But you're saying it's different if it's a man.
I wouldn't say it's totally different. I think the disrespect is there, but I think
no. But you said if it's a woman, she forgives him. Or if it's a woman and she forgives him, it's fine and it can all work. But if a man forgives her,
I said it's
doomed.
difficult. I said it's very difficult. But I do think men can compartmentalize sex in a way women can't. Similarly, when we were talking about male cheats, you were very quick to say that the cheater is a problem. But when females cheat, it's an emotional need she was outsourcing, which seems to be forgivable.
I didn't say she wasn't wrong. I said it was wrong.
Only when I probed that.